We are spending the night at the La Meridien today in central Delhi. If you watched my previous video, you would already know. In fact, according to the previous video, nice, that's the lobby. So according to the previous video, I'm actually supposed to be sleeping right now after having my dinner, but for some reason I don't feel sleepy anymore. So I thought, why not go around the hotel and look at how the hotel looks at night. It's actually well past midnight now. It's almost 1:30 a.m. and yeah, let's see how the hotel looks, and let's have you check out this hotel at this hour as well. I just love these elevators, and I'm sure you would love them too, with that beautiful past midnight music. The thing with La Meridien is that it's a it's a very nicely located and a very nicely run hotel, and that's what I'm actually experiencing now as I stay here for the night as well. I'm on the 16th floor tonight, and I think the top floor here is like 23rd. Speaking of 23rd floor, it's actually a floor that I've lived on once upon a time. But I think that's a story for another evening. For now, I'm back here at the hotel. Of course, as you can see, I did try to sleep in that bed, but I could not. But now it's almost 2 a.m. and I think we should crash for the night now, and hopefully we'll try to catch a nice sunrise in the morning as well, because that of course is one of the charms of this hotel stay. Hopefully I'll catch a nice sunrise by the Rajpath. Of course, not much is happening at this hour, and I feel sleepy as well. I feel the building should be better illuminated at this hour, just like the moon. Alright, so I'm gonna sleep now, and I'll catch you on the other side. I've managed to wake up before the sun, and it's such a wonderful hour. I think this is the ideal time when I would want to wake up. It's actually 4:30 a.m. And as you can see, most of the world, or at least most of Delhi, is quiet and sleepy right now. And honestly, I'm sleepy too. But such mornings, pre-sunrise mornings, they're always inspiring, at least for me. And the moment I opened my eyes, I guess I had opened momentarily, but the moment I did that, I just had to wake up and catch this view and show you this wonderful view. I think I still need to catch in my sleep, as you know, so I'm probably gonna crash again. So it's past the sunrise now. I think you can probably see a bit of that sun as well. It's brighter now. I'm not sure if it's nicer. I think I preferred the view from a couple of hours ago when it was not sunrise yet. I feel a little unsure, a little dumb right now. I'm not sure if I've spoken sunrise or sunset in the last couple of minutes, but of course it's the sunrise that I'm talking about here in Lutyens, Delhi, Lutyens Central Delhi. Of course, my previous not as polished cannot place videos they talk a lot about this area. Of course, the area in that direction that's closer to Connaught Place. All of this, for your memory, is actually the most recent city of Delhi, which was built by the Britishers around 100 years ago, and I think they did a good job with New Delhi because it's so leafy, the roads are nice and wide, and it feels very posh and luxurious. Of course, looking at it from a different perspective, and I think there we see a luxury car showroom. But yeah, looking at it from a different perspective, having one part of Delhi so posh and luxurious while the others are not, is definitely not ideal. But yeah, I think it's too early for me to eloquently speak on that subject, so I guess I'm gonna pause. There you see, the sun is much clearer now, and I think it's these sort of views and experiences that make the stay totally worth it, and I hope you're experiencing and you're enjoying this as well. As for my room, early in the morning, it looks a little messy. Of course, there's a lot of water bottles there because I do like to drink a lot of water. That's the bed, not too messy. And I think in just a bit I will start feeling hungry. I may work out a tiny bit and then I'll head downstairs and I'll show you how the breakfast is, because I'm sure you're just as hungry as I am. So yeah, that will happen in just a few minutes. For now, you can enjoy the early morning sun. Alright, so it's breakfast time and we'll go all the way down there because the buffet, the breakfast buffet, it is served there on the ground floor. I'll catch one of those nice capsule lifts in just a bit. And one thing to note about La Meridien breakfast, if we care, is that it gets quite crowded. I remember this elevator felt so much nicer at night, right? They've also, for some reason, put down that music. I think the nice classical elevator music, it was quite nice at night. But of course, now there's no music. But still, let's go grab our breakfast. So I think I'm gonna grab those fruits first of all. I think I miss out on fruits quite often during my average day, so it only makes sense that I get on all that healthy fruit during a hotel stay. So I got my nice fruits here along with those beans. Not the best of combinations, I guess, but we'll make do with what we have. Besides those fresh fruits, as you can see, I also have a nice table, though it did take some effort to get this one because the lady was earlier giving me a table which had zero view, and then I had somebody else actually sit on this table when it was given to me, but still, I have it now. Alright, so it's now time for the yummy looking mains, or the mains breakfast. So yeah, let's get it. Alright, so I actually have my plate of the not as healthy but definitely more filling and maybe more delicious breakfast mains for me. So let me move this around a little bit so that we have a good camera angle. And wow, that looks so yummy. I'm sure it's making you just as hungry as I am, right? Alright, so let me dive in now. That, of course, is our yummy looking egg white omelette. But I think the weird thing about hotel breakfasts is that they're so extravagant that it's almost immoral in a way. That's our last item from this breakfast menu. That's my hot cappuccino. And I think I'll be done with the breakfast and probably also done with the hotel after this coffee. Alright, so we are all done with the breakfast. I don't think I can eat any of that. As I said before, it's just too extravagant, just too many things on the breakfast, and that's like the average hotel breakfast. But yeah, it is what it is. So this is pretty much it, and I kind of feel sad that I'm checking out. It's almost as if a vacation is ending. I'm sure you're probably feeling the same, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll have more such nice hotel stays. And technically this was not even a vacation, but still it feels sad to be stepping backwards, to be checking out of this nice and comfortable hotel at La Meridien in central Delhi. Of course, we need to take out the key card, and for one last time I will show you the nice central lobby, the central open space of this hotel, and then we'll get going. We'll go downstairs, hopefully not via the fire exit. Bad joke. Alright, so that's the standard slash iconic La Meridien view. But yeah, let's close the hotel room door behind us, as sad as that feels. That's our room number 1623. And let's get going. Let's go downstairs for one last time. I think I'm being overly dramatic, but yeah, checking out is always a little emotional. So yeah, let's get down and let's do it. It's emotional, but it has to be done. Alright, so we are done with the checkout, and this is it. One last view of La Meridien. This is the lobby. You've seen this before, right? Or no, maybe you haven't. I don't think I showed the lobby before. But yeah, this is the nice big lobby. That's where we'll get our car from the valet, and we'll get going. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. Alright, so let's get going, and we will head to Connaught Place before we get all done. Thanks for watching. This is Connaught Place right by the Kasturba Gandhi Marg, and we are all done.